Hello, welcome to our learning session. So today I want us to talk about a certain notable African leader, and after describing him, we are going to draw some didactic lessons from him, lessons that concerns marriage and life. And this notable African leader is none other than Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa, the incumbent president of South Africa, and his wife, Motsepe. President Cyril Ramaphosa was born in 1952, and his wife, Motsepe, was born in 1953. So there is a gap between them of 1 year. And when President Cyril Ramaphosa was growing up, he had dreams. He had a future that he wished to live. And at one point, he thought that he will be a president. So he sat down and observed the marriage market. And then he said, amongst all the women that I have seen, who is the best? And then he saw that Motsepe was the best woman for him. That is why in 1996, the president of South Africa got married to Motsepe. As you know, a marriage cannot lack ups and downs. From 1996, they have been together until this time and hour. Motsepe married Cyril when Cyril never knew that he will be a president, but he had that dream. He had that goal that one day he was going to become a president. And the first lady of South Africa, as we speak, was ready to work with Cyril in so many hiccups until this moment. She is the first lady of the most reputable African country. The two have lived together. It doesn't mean that they never had hiccups and problems in their marriage, but they had these problems. But how did they deal with these problems? They dealt with these problems in a more mature way. They never allowed these problems to bring division in their midst. But at one point, they used these problems that they used to experience to strengthen their marriage. No one was ready to walk away because there were problems. But they sticked together. They promised each other good things, and in the midst of commotion, they still loved one another. Remember, the gap between these two reputable leaders is only 1 year. So sometimes age might not be a factor. What matters most for two people to come together is if you have a common goal to achieve, if you can support one another, and if you have loyalty between you, the loyalty and love that can keep you going. The future is not known. And if you look at the life of the two, you wouldn't have predicted that one would be a president and another the first lady. But through the sacrifice, commitment, and support that they showed to one another, as we are talking, they are standing on podiums, high podiums, at the president and the first lady. What do these two reputable leaders teach you? That success does not come today or tomorrow. Success takes time. Success requires sacrifice. Success requires love. Success requires respect. Success requires discipline. And above all, success requires the availability of God, the prayers. If these two leaders would have allowed the critics and naysayers to come in their midst, they wouldn't be where they are. These teach you the importance of trusting in the process, believing in the dream, and trusting that things are going to happen in a positive manner. You might be having someone who is your wife, who is your husband, but as things are going, life's not so light. Life is not going on the right track. Right? Life is showing you bad things. Does it mean that you have to walk away? No. Persevere. Find a way of improving yourselves. Because if a man has to be great, there must be a good woman besides him. Men are not made by maybe other men mostly, but men are molded by good women. Be that good woman to your husband. Be the reason as to why he's going to celebrate as a great person in the future. Be the reason as to why he is going to say that I'm where I am because of my wife, because of the commitment, because of the sacrifice that she made in my life. Men, love your wives. And women, love your husbands. The way the president of South Africa loved his wife, so shall you love your wives. Let love thrive in your marriages, and let God endorse your marriages, and let greatness stick you together, and a shared goal make you prosper. Thank you. I hope you are going to find this didactic.